How to pick the right color scheme for your infographics. Colors can bring your infographic content to life and can set the mood for any infographic you create. Your color of choice also captures your audience's attention for the first few seconds. Finally, it can have an impact on your infographics' readability and overall reader experience. This guide will walk you through 7 quick tips when choosing the right color combination for your next infographic. Number 1. Match your infographics color to the overall mood that you want to convey in your infographic. Think of your infographic colors as emotional cues. They help you set the tone of the look and feel of your infographic. For example, if you're planning to create an infographic about love and relationships, the color red and its various shades such as pastel red and crimson are great choices to evoke feelings of love and passion. Number 2. Understand the basics of color theory and psychology. You don't have to be knee-deep in research to learn how colors impact how we perceive the world, and ultimately, our behavior. Familiarize yourself with the basic concepts of color theory and read up on studies on color psychology, an area of psychology that examines how color influences our perception, behavior, and decision-making. A good example is a 2014 study on the effects of color at a students' union complex on the moods of the students. The researchers found out that using shades of red on the front view of the complex stirred up feelings of excitement while students approached the compound. Meanwhile, shades of green made the college students feel warm and invited. Number 3. Draw inspiration from the 60-30-10 color rule of interior designers. The 60-30-10 method is a tried and true rule used by interior designers when decorating. Apply this quick trick when deciding on your infographic colors. Here's how it works. 60% of your infographic is the primary color, 30% of your infographic is the secondary color, 10% is your accent color. Number 4. Use your brand colors. When deciding on the right color combination for your infographic, using your brand colors is also a great idea. Play with your existing primary and secondary colors and find unique combinations by using the color wheel. Number 5. Stick to 2 to 3 colors. A study from the University of Toronto on color preferences revealed that most people preferred combinations of 2 to 3 colors. A good rule of thumb is not to use more than 4 colors. When you're tempted to use more colors, opt for shades, tones, and tints instead. Number 6. Be mindful when using color contrast. There is more to creating contrast than using 2 different colors. For example, you can contrast with hue and color temperature. When you contrast colors based on their hues, use undiluted colors in their most intense luminosity. For a more dramatic contrast, you can contrast colors based on their temperature, cool, warm, or neutral. Keep in mind that using contrast can make or break your design. Too much contrast can lead to poor readability. Number 7. Take white space into account in your infographic. White space, also known as negative space, is the space between the lines of text, images, icons, illustrations, and other elements in your infographic. Your white space doesn't have to be white, as it can also take the color of your infographic's background. Think of white space as empty space. While your colors help convey the story in your infographic, white space can also be used to highlight or clarify your message. Ready to play around with colors in your infographic? You don't have to be a professional designer to understand and implement the correct way to do color schemes in your infographic. The most important thing to keep in mind is to seek balance between aesthetics and accessibility. The better your reader experience, the more likely they'll understand your infographic's message.